Okay, so I went on a date with a girl and her kids, and when I first met her, I wasn't sure how it was going to work out. Like not today, but like months ago. I wasn't sure. I was like, probably not going to go anywhere. But then I was able to get a date after leaving her alone for a while. Like, if you don't leave her alone, she can't miss you. So, like, I have this friend of mine that I do talk to, and I can text anything I want at any time of the day, and it doesn't matter. But then, with the woman I went on a date with, I'm scared to text whenever I want, because I'm not sure if she likes texting. I don't want to ask. So I'm waiting for her, like her text messages on my phone. And whether it's my imagination or not, like I don't know if I can obsessively text her. Like I can obsessively text this married friend of mine. And we wrote the book together, Yellow Mommy versus Black Mommy, which is available on Amazon. So, and like, this is just a strictly friendship relationship between me and that other girl. But I can obsessively text her if she doesn't care. And sometimes she'll obsessively text me or whatever, and whatever. And I enjoy obsessively texting somebody. And I always thought that, like, when I was married, me and my ex-wife used to obsessively text each other. And I haven't had that. I haven't been able to obsessively text a woman since my last long-lasting relationship, which was 5 years ago. It was after my ex-wife. So, like, I don't know, like, maybe she doesn't like texting. She talks a lot, which is cool, because, like, I just want to listen to her talk. Like, this girl I went on a date with, I just want to listen to her talk and not say a word. I'll say filler words. I'll fill sentences in with opinions or ideas, whatever, or facts or whatever. So, like, the anxiety of what did she say when I texted her, which that's none of your business what I texted, but like, I don't know what she said. It was only one message. And I really don't want to look, because I know there's not that a bit. It hasn't gotten to the obsessive texting stage, which I'm assuming some relationships don't, but they're good verbal relationships. So is it okay to have a non-texting relationship, but a verbal relationship and physical relationship? I don't think I've ever had one of those. So I don't know. Like, let's see. Now, people do this. Like, sometimes I won't look at it to see if they respond again, because sometimes when I respond right away, and then I want to say something else, so I text again, and then I can say something else, and I text again. So, like, wait. So when I read her message, I don't know what it's going to say. I'll wait if I'm going to respond. Sometimes I just won't respond, because I like letting women have the last word through text message or verbal communication. Like, I just won't talk. Like, if a woman says, "Thank you for coming to our store," I'll just not say nothing, because she said the last word, which I just prefer to let, well, people, I prefer to let people have the last word, so that I have to think about what they said, and they have to think about what they said. So she had the last word. I don't know what it says yet, but most likely I'll let her have the last word, depending on what the text message is. I don't like having the last word. Bothers me, because then I have to think about what I said, and I'd rather think about what they said for the rest of the day or the next few hours until the conversation is done again. Or initiated. So here we go. I waited it's been about 10 minutes. I smoked a cigarette. Okay, I think that was a typo, but it was a positive thing, and nothing more needs to be said, like, period. So, I mean, it's not just an obsessively I'm really interested in you thing, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they aren't. At least I assume. I mean, we went on a date, so people go through this, and then some people probably have a lot of problems with texting. Like, texting causes a lot of relationship problems, not just like sexual relationships, but like family relationships. Like, people misunderstand you, typos happen, punctuation is not used, so you're like, I don't understand that, and then you just, oh, whatever, never mind, I don't care. So I don't know, man. I just the joys of being able to mail instant letters to people. So maybe next time you have text messaging, you could at least think about how I do it, so that you can appropriate how you want to mentally take care of it, and just do it right. Like, there's a professional way to text, and there's a non-professional way to text. And if you follow what I do, you'll have the more professional texting type. It's easier that way. It may not feel good, but just because the way I text, it doesn't feel good to me and it's not what I want, that doesn't mean it's not feeling better for the other person that you're talking to. You have to learn what type of texter they are. I don't know how many types of texting there are, like different personality of texters. There may be different types. I don't want to go into it right now. I could care less. I could think about it if I wanted to. I could try to conduct a survey and find people, what type of texter are you? But, I don't want to at the moment. So you can do it if you want. I don't care. Just reference me for the idea. But I don't know if it's been done. I mean, we can Google it. Is it a thing? I don't know. Has anybody? What types of texting personalities are there? Oh, yeah, there are. Okay, so there are texting styles. I don't know, but that's just how I text. I didn't used to, but over the years, I've just realized that I'd rather talk face to face. So I just don't put too much energy into it. But I do like the obsessive texting when I know the other person is comfortable with it. So try to find your obsessive texters. That's great. Facebook's a great place to obsessive text because they're responding right away. They're reading your shit. And there are some people on Facebook that they won't read it for days or weeks. And you're like, you obviously don't care too much. Like, it probably shows the same type of person to where if you were to go to their house. However, like, going to someone's house, they have to answer the door. So at that moment, you should have been able to tell whether they were comfortable with you being at their house or not. But that's kind of been died off because of texting. People want you to call and text first. I knew a person that refused. They would get mad if I showed up at their house without letting them know through calling them or texting them. So some people are like that. Like, I would prefer people to just knock on my door. Like, just come over, man. If I'm home, I'm home. Like, I don't care. So there's probably texting etiquette that needs to be appropriated per personality text or texting personality. And the earlier you learn that, the better off you'll be and the less stressed out you'll be about it. Watch my video links below. Follow me, subscribe, whatever. Share my videos. I have lots of cognitive ideas about how the world is now because of internet and stuff like that. some of my earlier videos and all that were more because I didn't have my hypothesis of what I was trying to do in college done, which that is done. And you can follow the links below to find out more about that. Let's just say that when you travel at light speed in outer space, your consciousness changes from the way it is when you're on Earth. And that's what I'm trying to do, is study what we will think like when we're traveling light speed. I do have a equation for light speed on my website, digitalenvironmentalcommunication.com. Be my guest and figure out if it works, because I'm not a physicist. And I probably am not going to go to be a physicist because I don't want to deal with the math. But get it to NASA. I emailed them once. I'll probably have to do it again. I'd like to get a response so I know that they got it. We'll see, I guess. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. When you get into the light speed consciousness, it gets weird, but you listen to weird music and you don't complain about that. So you should give me the same respect.